So what happened is that, guys, I give you an activity, a task to do, and that task says if you add today's topic is goal settings. So what I mean to say through this activity is that, see, the word discipline, it says 100. It will give you 100 if you add all the alphabets as per the position of the words, of the alphabets, as per the position of the alphabets. If you add, it will give you 100. That means what? If you are disciplined in doing anything or everything, whatever you do, you'll be getting 100% result. If you are not disciplined or dedicated or concentrating on what you do, you will not get a good result. So if you do not see, once you are disciplined about what you are doing, what happens? Say suppose if you are targeting the moon, at least you will end up hitting the stars. Understanding what I'm saying? So we all have a target in our life. We all have a goal to achieve in our life. When I say what I want to be, when I say what I want to be at the end of the life, at the end of the session, what I want to be. Say example, I have a life and I should have a target to achieve in my life. Unless and until I don't achieve my target, my life is of no use or it does not have any value. So basically, how to set goals and how to, what is a goal setting? Goal setting means I'm setting a goal for myself to achieve. Basically, there are two types of goals. Basically, there are two types of goals. One is a long term goal and one is a short term goal. And those who have turned off your videos, please turn it on because this is very much required. That's why I'm telling you to turn on. Please turn on your. What happens is that basically there are two types of goals. One is short-term goal. Another one is a long-term goal. So you all are doing your BTech engineering, right? Civil engineering. Yes or no? You all are doing your civil engineering. So your short-term goals, your long-term goal is your at the end of the 4 years you want your engineering degree to be completed. That's your long-term goal. So what is your short-term goal? You wanted to, to achieve your long-term goal. First of all, you need to complete your every semester. You need to clear all your semesters. First sem, second sem, third sem, fourth sem, fifth sem. Once you complete all your semesters, then you will complete your long-term goal. So semester-wise, you have a short-term goals. Say an example. If you wanted to be a A grade A grade degree holder, for this every semester you have to achieve your A grade degree. Yes, then only you can achieve your target. So so there are two types of goals. One is a long-term goal, one is a short-term goal. To achieve your goals, first of all, you need to know yourself. So when I say you need to know yourself, if I ask you, how many of you knows yourself? If I ask you, how many of you knows yourself? Most of you'll be saying, sir, I know myself. Then my question is, who are you? If I ask you, who are you? You'll be telling your name. So if I, kept aside your last name or your surname for some time, then what is your identity? Say example, my complete name is Ronit Chowdhury. If my last name I kept aside for some time, when you will be asking me, who are you? I'll be replying you, I'm Ronit. So who is Ronit? So to know who is Ronit, what I have to do is that I need to read myself. I need to study myself. How to study? I need to spend some time with myself. That means I need to identify what is my strength, what is my weaknesses. Once I know my strength and weaknesses, I know myself. Once I know my strength and weaknesses, I will be knowing myself. And I would, of course, know that this is my strength. I have to, polish my strength more so that I get more good results. And this is my weakness. Only knowing is not enough. I know these are my weaknesses. That means what? Which is equal to, that's my areas of improvement. I need to work on this. Whenever you go do something, I don't remember whether I've said this thing to you or not. Whenever you do something, don't forget to ask this 5 question. Don't forget to ask 5 questions to yourself. Those 5 questions are: number one, what are you doing? Where are you doing? With whom are you doing? When are you doing? And how are you doing? The moment you answer the last question, how are you doing? That will actually give you the clarity in your action plan. That means that's your plan of action. That will tell you how are you going to do the things. Understood? Understanding? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
माझ्यात opang opang
QJ.
where sir?
I'm here, I'm here. Wait, I'm trying to share my screen with you all. See, when I say goal settings, when I say goal settings, when I say goal setting, see, what is a goal setting? Goal setting means I have some goals to achieve in my life. Basically, there are two types of goals. One is a long-term goal, one is a short-term goal. So how can generally I can achieve my goal? I can achieve my goal via, setting the realistic goals. Only setting a goal will you that does not mean that you can achieve your goal. First of all, you need to set those goals which you can achieve. Those goals you cannot achieve. You cannot set those goals for yourself. Once you are setting a big goal, you need to understand, you need to set some small goals as well for yourself. Understood? So these are the few things which is going to help you. Setting lifetime goals help you to chart your life goals and your career path. So what you have decided to become a BTech engineer, right? That's your long term goal. So, to achieve your bigger goal, you need to achieve the short term goals. Every semester, you have to clear. So that's this is how end of the fourth semester, when sorry, 8 semester. Once you complete your 4 years course, 8 semester clearly, then you can achieve your long term goal. Break up your lifetime goal in smaller goal. This means what? This means the same. So you need to do, you need to achieve your long term goals. You have to make it into short term, short goals. Again, you have to make a to do list. What is a to do list? To do list means what are the things you need to do and by when you are going to do. Remember the time management. Remember the time management. What is to do list? You need to find out what are the tasks you need to do. Once you know what are the tasks you need to do, you have to give approximate time by when you can achieve those targets. And at the last, don't forget to revise and update your list on daily basis. How much you have completed, how much you have to complete, you will understand from this. Remember, always remember, set realistic goals for yourself. Unless and until you do not set realistic goals for yourself, you will not be able to achieve the goals. Because unless you don't know yourself, Unless you don't know yourself, you will not able to set goals for yourself. To set goals, first of all, you need to identify yourself, your strength, your weaknesses, and based on that, you have to achieve, set goals. And whenever you are setting the goals, first of all, I ask this 4W and 1H to yourself. 4W means what, where, when, whom, and at last how. The moment you will complete it, you will answer the last question. The moment you answer the last question, how you are going to do, that will give you a clear picture about your action plan, how to achieve your goals. Understood? Unless you don't have an action plan, you cannot achieve anything, rather, you cannot do anything. Make sure you are following those things. Without following those things, if you start doing anything, you will not get a fruitful result or or else you will not get successful result.